Hey Blood Dads, we're here at Walmart and it's back to school. I've got my back to school list and I'm gonna show you the countdown to number one of the student supplies that the kids are gonna need for this fall 2020. As you well know, it is unprecedented that we have this pandemic and we're going back to school. So regardless of what you think about whether they should or shouldn't, that's not this platform. This platform is all about the school supplies that the teachers and the students are going to need inside the classroom, as well as those of you who are at home doing it virtually. So this list here, which I'll turn around. So for this particular school, here is the list of all the things that parents typically get this list yearly, and they buy a whole bunch of stuff, as you can see here, okay? As well as some of these other items right here. But I'm here to tell you, this is just a beginner list for the start of the year. What's on this list may not last throughout the entire year. So I'm going to go ahead and do a countdown of the 5 items that I've seen get used throughout the entire year that we need constant supplies of. And sometimes parents forget this type of stuff. And so probably mid-year, we beg for some of these items that I'm about to talk about. Now, as you can see, I've got this special mask because one of the things that we're going into this particular COVID-19 is that these masks are covered up and we can't see the mouth move. Well, when we're talking about the younger children or just teaching overall, they got to be able to see our mouth to see what we're saying. Because communication is not just listening, it's also watching the person and what they're saying. So let's go ahead over to, you can see I'm already in the aisle. So we'll go to the most frequented place, an open area where we can see these particular items for the students. So on my list here, let me get it out. I've got on some post-it notes, and I apologize, I don't know why I keep on bringing this down here, but let's go with the number 5 item. The number 5 item that you're going to need for your students, and I'll turn this around here, I've got to find it first. Go. It is the composition book. So these composition books are in different colors, not only different colors but different images, and these are really important because, and I'll get them out here, you'll need, like at the beginning, 4, okay? So the 4 composition books that you'll need, different colors so they can go ahead and write the different subjects on it: reading, writing, math, social studies, and science. So they're going to need these composition books, but these composition books, with them writing constantly, they're going to fill up, okay? So we look on here, 100 pages. If you're doing that front and back every day, these are going to go quick. So you might as well get 2 or 3 more sets of these, because throughout the year, they're going to need more of those. And might as well get them all done and out of the way. So those composition books, not just the composition books, but you can also get notebooks as well. So that is the number 5 item that you're going to need. The number 4 item, let me turn this around, is going to be crayons. So you got your 24 pack here. You don't necessarily need the colored pencils or the markers. We use a lot of these crayons. Crayons is, you know, we typically put these in a bin and the kids grab them, or they're in their crates or their pencil boxes. But again, with COVID-19, we can't share anymore. So buying a couple of these is going to be helpful, and they love the color, especially the younger kids and their ages. So you want to get a couple of boxes of these and be able to have a supply of these, because once these go out, the kids really clamor for, I don't have this, can you give me a color? Well, we can't share things anymore. So getting a couple of boxes of these is very, very helpful. And for Walmart, they've got a sale. Let me turn it. 4 for $1. Okay. Yes, they're gonna need it. They're gonna need these crayons. So that's the number 4 item that you're gonna use or need in the classroom for the entire year. Here's the next one. Let me find it. There it is, right over there. So as you can see, there's really nobody around here at 7 o'clock in the morning, or close to 7 o'clock in the morning. I love coming to Walmart here during this time because no one is here. I can shop easily. There's not a lot of people, and that's good for the social distancing aspect. Anyway, I digress. Let's go move on to the number 3 item that you need, and it's this. Okay, notebook paper. Now, the notebook paper that you're going to need for your elementary school students, okay, is wide ruled paper right there. You're going to need wide ruled paper. Do not get college ruled paper for elementary school students. Thus, it's called college ruled for the college students. The elementary school students need this because the wider it is, the easier it is to write their words. So please get wide ruled paper. Now, along with that paper product, another one I'm going to show you too, since we're still sticking with paper, is going to be this one right over here. Okay, teachers need this a lot because they get to print all this stuff for your child. And what it is, that's right, it's copy paper. So us as teachers, we need the copy paper. Copy paper is like gold. So as a teacher of 5 years, now going into my 6th year as an elementary school student, did I just say student? Elementary school teacher, copy paper is gold. And we need a lot of it because we're printing tons and tons and tons of worksheets. And the kids need it, and they write on it. And you're going to need it too, those parents that are doing it virtually. So that is my number 3 countdown of the things that you need for your student through the entire year. So paper, which is your writing paper and your copy paper. Your number 2 item. So your number 2 item that you're going to need a lot of is this. Erasers. You need a ton of erasers. And I'll tell you why you need a ton of erasers. Because on an end of a pencil, when you get this, that's not going to help you. That's going to be gone in a day. I am not kidding. As long as I've been a teacher, the pencil and the eraser is the bane of existence for a teacher who has to always find, I need an eraser, can you find me one? Even these ones right here, it breaks off right here at the tip. So when you get these types of erasers right here, they really help out. Now you need a bunch of these because they love to erase things. They make mistakes all the time, so having a bunch of these erasers is going to help you throughout the school year. And I mean, you need to get a ton of these. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. For the entire year. So when you see a 2-pack of erasers like this, get 10. Because throughout the whole year, watch. All 20 of these erasers will be gone at the end of the year. So that's my number 2 countdown. And the number 1, you could probably guess, is yes, it is the pencil. Pencils, 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 pencils. The number 1 item. It is the number 1 item that teachers need throughout the entire year. Now, why am I saying teachers? Well, we're the ones that always have to get the supplies, and I typically put it in a big old bin, huge bin. Give me all your supplies. So lists like these, as a before COVID-19, we used to put in bins. Crayons, markers, scissors, glue sticks, everything used to be a bin. You need it? Go get it. Well, you can't do that anymore. With this pandemic, unfortunately, everything has to be individualized. And if it's individualized, well, that's only for that student. Let's see how many pencils. There's 12 pencils in here. Will 12 pencils last? No. This won't last the entire year. You'll need a bunch of these. Okay, when I mean a bunch, if I have a handful here, and I'm just carrying in my hand 5 of these, that's 60 pencils. 60 pencils, That'll maybe last you a couple of months. Well, there's 9 months of school, so you do the math. We need a lot of pencils. Now, when I'm talking about pencils, you have to get the right pencil. If you use a pencil and the lead constantly comes out, you have the wrong pencil. And I've had pencils that come from other discount stores, and they don't hold up very well, and you're constantly trying to, and they go to the sharpener, and they're sharpening it, they come back, they're writing, and then it comes out again. Throw those away. Put it in the fire. Those don't work. So you need to find a sturdy pencil, okay, and get a bunch of these. So as you can see from the supply list, this is the beginning supply list that you're going to need at the start of school. My top 5 items, again, starting with number 5, your number 5 is going to be your composition or your notebook paper, okay? That's your number 5 item. Your number 4 item is going to be your crayons. Number 3 is your overall paper, your writing and your copying, as well as erasers, and then eventually your number 1 item as the countdown ends for the entire school year are your pencils. All right, so let me tell you, so the bane of our existence for us school teachers, I gotta find it. It was here. I gotta go to another aisle, okay? So before I tell you the bad boy of the school year, let me tell you what you're gonna need to put it all in terms of your pencils, your erasers, your crayons. You need a good sturdy pencil box, okay? The pencil box that typically I ask the students, now parents, a lot of parents get these plastic ones. These do not work very well throughout the entire year. The binding at the back typically breaks. They're opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. And next thing you know, you've got a box that has 2 pieces to it, and kids are using like rubber bands to keep it together. These are not good. It's a temporary fix, but not good for the entire year. The ones that I recommend are something like this. Okay, here we go. If I can get it out of here. Now, kids love designs. Anything with a zipper on it. Okay, you can see it's sturdy. Okay, it's made of some fiber, and it'll hold and it'll last. If you want something that's a little thinner, you could use something like this. Okay, this is Ryan's, a pouch that has a zipper on it. That's pretty sturdy. If you really want to get hardcore, and when I mean hardcore, something that is made of metal. Now this one looks like a this looks like a fireproof box. Look at this thing. You ready? That's pretty hard. So if I drop this thing, it's even got a lock on it. That's pretty awesome. This is probably something I would recommend. It's pretty bulky, but again, you want something that's sturdy with the kids. They're in and out of these boxes like you're breathing air. So that's a huge recommendation, that you get something that's really sturdy for your kids and not something that's plastic. All right, you're ready for the bad boy? So the bad boy of getting all the supplies here on this list is this. You ready? Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Glue sticks. Glue sticks, glue sticks, glue sticks. Parents, we don't need 12 glue sticks. I'm telling you, from last year alone, just from my students who bought from a list such as this, I have a milk crate. You know what a milk crate looks like? A milk crate is about a foot high on all sides. So imagine all these crayons. I still have them from last year. I'm going to tell the parents, hey parents, you know that list that I want you to buy from? Please do not get glue sticks. I'm going to use it from the last year from the students who got, or the parents who bought the students, these glue sticks. So the kids maybe need a three pack, that's it. Something like this, that'll last the entire year. Do they use a lot of glue? Do they glue stuff on their papers? Yeah, they do a lot of gluing, but you don't need 12. So please, be conservative and don't give me an overabundance of these, because I've got a milk crate of it from last year. All right, so parents and those teachers as well, you're probably nodding your head going, yes, you're very, very right about your countdown to the top items that teachers need in the classroom through the entire year. Okay, so again, as I'm walking through this section towards the front of the store, Blab Dads, it's back to school. Okay, all right, so if you like what you see here on this very, very informative educational segment of Blab Dads, go ahead and like up above. Don't forget to comment over here, and also subscribe down below. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you is this face mask. So the face masks that I recommend, and you can look this up online. I don't know the brand. I asked my wife to get this, but it literally has this shield, okay, that you can see the mouth move up and down. For school, I recommend that you get something like this for your child, okay? And again, one of the things that they need to see is the mouth. I found out online that if you put a little bit of soap, like Dawn soap or something like that, dishwashing soap, on the screen on the inside, it doesn't fog up, okay? Those with glasses, make sure that you put it close to the nose and put the glasses on the bridge so the air doesn't fog up your glasses. And last, a couple other things, you want to make sure that it's snug against the ear for your child, as well as there's no gaps. No gaps here, no gaps here, and no gaps here. You literally want them to have all the air that they breathe out and then they breathe in. Okay? So that's my tip for a face mask at the start of this pandemic school year for fall 2020. Again, Blab Dad is here to help you out. And as a teacher of 6 years, I want to make sure that you're getting the right things throughout the whole year on your school list. Okay, we'll see you at school. For us, it's 30 days till school. We got 1 month left till school starts here in my district. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.